Welcome back, home enthusiasts! We're in the outdoors and we're here to share 9 ways to build a privacy fence. Rest assured, we'll also provide you with the best examples of products you can consider buying at the end of this informational video. As always, all the links for the products we mention are in the description down below, as well as timestamps to help you navigate through the video. Before we begin, be sure to like the video and subscribe to stay with us in the outdoors, especially if you're interested in more informationalist-related content just like this one. Privacy fence panels are frequently utilized as a decorative element of your patio space, either to improve its visual appeal or to protect your family's intimate moments. They can be fashioned from wood, either pickets or mesh, vinyl, stone such as brick or concrete, privacy screens, or even vegetation. But there are also homeowners who would prefer to be adventurous and creative by making it a DIY project. To get you started, we're sharing with you 9 ways to build a privacy fence. Check your local regulations. Before checking out the wood and hammers, you should decide whether a privacy fence will work for your locality. As soon as you get the go signal from the officials, you can locate your property lines to make sure the fence is being built inside the appropriate boundaries. If you don't already have a house plat or a map of your property's boundaries and dimensions, you can get one from the assessor's office in your community. You should also talk to your neighbor about where you will put up your fence to help avoid property disputes in the future. Draw fence designs. The regulations will dictate the required height and length of the fence, as well as the number of placements of fence posts. Consider a fence gate or browse through images of privacy fences on the internet to get an idea of the kind of fence you want. Depending on your tastes, local regulations, and the size of the available wood materials, your master plan can assist you in achieving a good compromise. Set up the perimeter. To mark the location of the fence, you can install batter boards or wooden stakes and tie a string between them. You can also use the string as a guide to precisely align each fence slat and make sure it is at the same height on each batten board or stake by securing it in place with a nail or screw. Use wooden stakes or marking paint to remember where each wooden stake should go for easier installation. You can also temporarily remove your string line after setting up the perimeter and marking your measurements to allow more room for drilling the post holes. Dig your hole posts. Once you figure out where each fence post goes, dig each post's hole with a shovel and a post hole digger. If your ground frosts or freezes up frequently in your location, choose holes that are at least 42 inches deep, but if they don't, use holes that are at least 24 inches deep. After digging, reset your batter boards and strings so you can line up your fence posts as accurately as possible. Factor in the depth of each hole when buying or cutting your fence posts to guarantee your posts will be tall enough after being installed. Install the fence posts. After you've dug the holes, set the posts in place and fill the holes with concrete according to the instructions that the concrete mix comes with. Use a lever to check if your posts are absolutely upright as you set them, and make sure your batter boards are stacked up by following the string. Allow the concrete to dry for the required amount of time. Applying post caps to the top of the posts gives the structure a more polished look. Attach your fence rails. Most wooden rails consist of 2 horizontal rails, an upper and lower rail to which the fence panels are fastened. After installing your fence posts, mark the location of your fence rails using a string. And to secure each rail to the posts, use a power drill and screws. Remember to stagger your upper and lower rails to provide maximum structural integrity. For reference, if your top rail spans 3 fence posts, make sure your bottom rail spans posts to the left or right of the joints of the top rails so that no single post has joints on both the top and bottom rails. Make the ends of the rails flush with the posts at the ends of the fence using a jigsaw. Attach your pickets. After installing the fence rails, fasten the individual pickets to the rails. First, install pickets at the far ends of your fence. Then hammer a nail into the top of each one and string between the 2 pickets to make sure that it's even. To keep the pickets aligned as you add more picket posts to your fence rails, line up the top of each one with a string. Allow the lumber to dry. Before painting or glossing your fence, leave the wood for at least a month to make sure it's completely dried out. Finish your fence. Apply coatings of varnish, paint, or sealant as a preservative to your fence to shield it from the weather. As a general rule of thumb, you should attempt to stain or repaint them every few years to prolong outside wood fences' durability. We get it. The amount of work needed for this project is overwhelming. We'll make sure that your DIY project will get done swiftly and easily. Let's check out some items that can assist you in strengthening and styling your fence. Bond LH015 Mini D-Handle Shovel. With a strong heat-treated head and a cozy non-slip grip, the Bond Manufacturing LH015 Mini D-Handle Shovel is both long-lasting and functional for heavy-duty work. This metal shovel has a rust-resistant coating that helps it stay in good condition for a longer period of time. For easy hanging storage in your garage or shed, it also has a metal ring with powder-coated paint. As for the size, it's quite easy to move around with its weight of 1.8 pounds. Amgo Green Fence Privacy Screen. The Amgo Green Fence Privacy Screen has a height of 5 feet and 9 inches, but it perfectly fits a 6-foot fence with its cable zip ties for easy installation. Each corner has 4 grommets, and the edges are finished with heavy-duty black bindings and stainless steel grommets spaced every 1 foot vertically and 2 feet horizontally. Not to mention that the fabric is constructed of knitted virgin HDP material, which offers 90% blockage, making it perfect for as a privacy fence while still allowing air and water to travel through. Jetcoat Acrylic Paint. The premium Jetcoat acrylic paint is reinforced for long-lasting durability over many years. With just one application, you can swiftly cover your fence or barn using a spray, brush, or roller. This long-lasting paint has a safe, non-toxic dry finish that protects it from fading, peeling, and weathering. You can use it in any climate since it is mold-resistant and environmentally friendly. Depending on the surface's porosity, 1 gallon of paint can cover 95 to 100 square feet. With this versatile solution, you may safeguard and improve your agricultural roofs, foundations, barns, fences, grain bins, silos, and roadways. Zabiki Measuring Tape. From homeowners to professional handymen, carpenters, metal or wood professionals, and architects, the 25-foot Zabiki measuring tape is essential for anyone who's working on a new architectural project. No matter what kind of marking ruler you're used to using, you may use an inch or metric ruler to do any type of measuring work. On top of that, the ruler has bold, large numbers and hard-wearing qualities, so you won't have to magnify and bend down just to read measurements. Finally, the measuring tape case is constructed from a premium, shock-absorbing rubberized material. Mr. Pan Hammer. The 8-ounce Mr. Pan Hammer features an ergonomic non-slip soft grip, a magnetic nail starter, and a hammer claw to make nail removal quick and easy. It's perfect for woodworking and DIY projects, and it can be used at home or in a shop. With its carbon steel construction, it has a high density to guarantee power while you're doing woodwork. And there you have it, folks, the In the Outdoors team's breakdown of shared 9 ways to build a privacy fence. If you have any insights you would like to share with the team, do drop it in the comments section below, and we'll be sure to look them over for our next update. If you like this video and it helped you in any way, please do give it a like and hit the subscribe button so that you can stay connected and updated with all of our research into everything that makes our kitchens great. We look forward to seeing you in the outdoors again soon.